Welcome to the ACPA 18 Microsession series. These microsessions are intended to disseminate information about presenting and presentation types at ACPA, and to do so in concise 3 to 5 minute sessions. The goal is to demystify the presentation and proposal process for ACPA 2018 and make the process more accessible for everyone from graduate students, emerging professionals, and first-time presenters to experienced professionals who desire a quick refresher. The content in each microsession is focused on a particular aspect of presenting or presentations at ACPA. The microsessions are not sequential, so they are not required to be viewed in any particular order. ACPA offers people in student affairs a variety of options and opportunities to present at the National Convention. Many first-time presenters and new or emerging professionals focus on general session proposals. There are many other session types as well, such as spotlight sessions, research paper sessions, or practice poster sessions. In all, there are over a dozen different program types you can consider. This microsession will briefly describe each one. Pre-convention workshops are invited and selected sessions that provide opportunities for convention attendees to engage in deep, sustained dialogue and learning on contemporary issues most relevant to student affairs professionals, and are offered as full-day or half-day sessions. These will be offered prior to the 2018 convention at an additional cost to attendees. General convention programs comprise the majority of the educational sessions at the convention and are expected to have a theoretical or conceptual basis for the discussion. This is the most common proposal type. These 60-minute sessions are focused on advancing participants' professional competencies. Extended sessions provide convention attendees with an intensive learning experience designed to promote a level of competence in a specific area. By providing more time, presenters can explore a topic in more depth. An extended session is a lengthier program, filling an entire 2-hour block. ACPA's organizational structure includes commissions that represent functional and interest areas pertinent to student affairs and higher education work, and coalitions that represent specific identity groups within our membership. Should your program proposal be directly related to the work of one of these groups, you can indicate on your proposal that you would like to be considered for sponsorship. When proposing most of the session types described in this presentation, you have the option of selecting whether or not you would like your session to be sponsored or co-sponsored by one of ACPA's various entity groups. You are not required to do so, and there is no preferential evaluation of proposals based on whether or not a session is considered for sponsorship. However, having your session sponsored does give it more publicity in conference materials. If your session is not sponsored by the entity group you indicated, it will still be evaluated based on its session type for inclusion in the convention. Competency-based sessions are 75-minute sessions that are focused on the 10 professional competency areas from ACPA and NASPA. Presenters will have an opportunity to provide an in-depth perspective on one of the professional competency areas that will enhance participants' knowledge and understanding of that competency. Spotlight sessions allow presenters to share programs, strategies, and interventions that have been successful on their campuses. These are brief 20-minute presentations with a 10-minute question and answer period designed to spotlight initiative and encourage discussion. Each 60-minute program slot includes a presentation of 2 spotlights with other presenters on a similarly focused or related topic. Constituent programs are those that are sponsored or coordinated by special entities within ACPA, such as state and international divisions, official committees or task forces, corporate partners, the ACPA Foundation, senior or emerging scholars, faculty, and designated award recipients. This program type is not included in the call for proposals. If you have questions about constituent programs, please contact Tamara Dunn at tamara.dunn@ttu.edu. Research paper sessions are presentations of empirical scholarly research, particularly by graduate students or faculty members, though all practitioners are encouraged to submit their proposals. Each 75-minute program block includes the presentation of 3 research papers at 20 minutes each, followed by a brief discussion. Typically, accepted papers are organized around a common theme when scheduled into blocks. Research poster sessions are designed for discussion about research projects that are in process or have been completed. Presenters display their academic poster and are available to discuss their display and interact with those circulating the poster display area. The practice poster sessions are designed for discussion about current services provided on campus and their reach, success, and adaptability. Similar to research posters, presenters display content knowledge on a poster and are available to discuss their display and interact with those circulating the poster area. Genius Labs are 20-minute skill-building workshops highlighting a number of practical activities primarily focused on technology, designed for participants to learn about, experiment with, and implement immediately. Topics are selected with the intent of having meaningful instruction for all skill levels, sending attendees home with effective and often free new resources, and building confidence and competence in new tools to help student affairs practitioners work on their campuses. Pacha-Kacha, powered by ACPA, is an innovative presentation format during which a speaker's 20 slides auto-advance every 20 seconds. This event is guaranteed to challenge conventional presentation styles while inspiring colleagues in 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Career Central snapshots can be either 30 or 60-minute sessions on any topic that is relevant to the career development, preparation, or advancement of ACPA members. These sessions can take any form: presentation, panel, facilitated discussion, etc., and they can be targeted toward members at any level of career experience, from graduate students to senior level professionals. Last year, topics included resume and interview preparation, deciding whether to stay or leave student affairs, social justice and supervision, debunking the myth of job fit, and many more. These sessions were highly attended last year, and we are excited to offer them in a private space that is still connected to Career Central at ACPA 18 in Houston. For questions related to any of these program categories, please visit convention.myacpa.org, click on Curriculum, and then Program Categories. Each program type has a liaison on the convention planning team, and you can connect with them via email on this webpage. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to you submitting a proposal for ACPA 18.